one of you for carving some time out of your schedule tonight, because I don't know what someone said if they invited you here as a guest of ours, but we really, truly, sincerely thank you for your time. We know how valuable everybody's time is. And so we're going to breeze through this information very quickly, but hopefully we're going to give you enough information so that you can make an intelligent decision about moving forward with us on this journey. Many of us, we got excited about the opportunity to be able to earn on a daily basis what most people earn on a yearly basis in their bank account. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's crazy because over the past 30 days, what I'm going to share with you, this company has literally paid me over $60,000 over the past 30 days since December the 12th when I first got started. And it means a lot to us that you took some time to hear more about it. But this is the future. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about being able to earn this 45% per month on autopilot. If that sounds exciting to any of you, you can put some sevens in the chat and let us hear about it. My name is Buana Thurman. I say this humbly because I've been fortunate enough to find some really good people and be a part of some really amazing circles. But I'm very straightforward, and I don't care how you got here tonight. I want to be straight up, and I want you to hear what I'm getting ready to say. The information in this webinar is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Therefore, I can't give you any type of financial advice, and I don't tell people how to invest their money. This industry that I'm going to talk about tonight, it's called the passive income industry. This industry is risky. Hear me when I say that. The passive income industry, it's risky. It's high risk and high reward. And I tell this to anybody, and this would be my advice no matter what type of investment you were getting ready to do. I would tell my mother this, you know, you should only invest the amount of money that you can afford to lose. You know, I always tell people this: past performance is not indicative of future results. So the webinar tonight, the videos you may have seen, emails, social media posts, whatever you saw about Intelligence Prime Capital, or for short, you'll hear me say IPC. It's our opinion. And what we're going to show you is how it is working for us. And I just, you know, I want to challenge you before you invest your time or your money. Do your due diligence, do your own research before investing or parting ways with your hard-earned money. Now, the other thing that we always tell people that's a part of our community is, look, the number one rule in the passive income industry is earn a profit. Earn a profit as soon as possible. And so we'll go through some strategies. We'll share some information about that, but it is very, very, very exciting to have you here. Now, the business model we're going to talk about tonight is, again, Intelligence Prime Capital. We believe that this is the future of fintech, the future of Forex trading. If you haven't heard of Forex trading or the Forex market, it is one of the largest, if not the largest, financial market in the world. We're talking about, literally, ladies and gentlemen, over $6 trillion being traded every day. I'm going to say that again. $6 trillion being traded every day. If you're not familiar with the Forex market, the simplest way that I can explain it is, imagine you were going out of the country and you wanted to be able to have some currency. And that's another reason I love talking about this, because there's not a person on this earth who doesn't understand money. There was, I hung out for my birthday this past weekend, And my business partner has a daughter that's almost 3 years old, and she understands money. She understands currency, and so do you. The question is what are you doing with your money? How is your money serving you on a daily basis? And if you were going out of the country, some of you may want to carry the currency that whatever country you're going to uses. So let's just say you were going to Europe. Before you went over to Europe, you may go to a currency exchange, and you may go and trade some of your US dollars for some euro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call Forex trading. Those currencies fluctuate on a daily basis. And people who are able to discern which way those currencies are going to fluctuate, whether it be up or down, there is a way to profit from that. And as you can see, again, we're talking about over a $6 trillion a day market. Matter of fact, you can take the New York Stock Exchange, you can take the equities market, you can take the futures market, you can combine them all, and they don't total the Forex market. And I think that's important. Now, this company we're going to be talking about, Intelligence Prime Capital, IPC, they are an international company. When they started, they launched in over 10 countries. Now, I know they're in well over 50 countries right now. And basically what they're providing, and one of the things that we're so excited about, is this artificial intelligence trading system. We're going to refer to it tonight as a robot. So I just want you to remember this. If you don't know what artificial intelligence is, if you've ever gone on Google or gone to Amazon and you were looking for something, and then all of a sudden, every time you started looking for that, everywhere you went, whether it be your phone or your computer or wherever, that product that you were looking for automatically shows up. In other words, they used artificial intelligence to remember the history of what you were looking for. And so this company, IPC, has created a bot. Please don't make this hard, y'all. I'm one of the most simple guys you'll ever come across. As a matter of fact, what I do on a daily basis, for the past 11 years, I have owned a small lawn care, mosquito control, and landscape company here in Charleston, South Carolina. So when I tell y'all I'm a real simple guy, I'm a real simple guy. But when somebody showed me that I could earn on a daily basis what most people earn on a yearly basis from their bank, it got my attention. And hopefully I have your attention. This company is based out of Canada, a Canadian company. Right now, they're trading over $60 million in assets every single day. And they represent this bot, this artificial intelligence bot. It has a win rate of over 97%. And I'm going to show you that a whole lot better than I can tell you in just a moment. But I want you to think about anything. Imagine you had a mutual fund that won 97% of the time. Imagine if you went to Vegas and you won 97% of the time. Imagine if you had a favorite team and they won 97% of the time. What would be your risk level? What would you do if you had an opportunity to earn up to 45% every single month on something that earned you, on something that had a 97% win rate? Now, I'm going to breeze through some certificates. This is just validation. There are a lot of people who ask, well, how do I know this company is legal? Well, how do I know this company is an upright company? Well, you know, I'm going to share with you some information, but I'm going to tell you, to me, anybody can go out and accomplish this validation. These are third-party, I guess, records that validate the credibility of the company. Here's their registration in Canada. Also, they're part of FinTrack, which reports all of the Canada's financial intelligence unit. Also, this is their record keeping and KYC. They're very, very picky about that. And this is something that's very, very, very important to talk about. Also, they have their MSB license, and that is nothing more, ladies and gentlemen, than the money services business. And it is a license, and it's basically a financial license that is issued by FinCEN. This is through the U.S. Department of Treasury. And again, you can go and Google this information. You can find this information online. This information is very easy to find, and here is the documentation to prove it. Again, and this is basically saying that we are a foreign exchange dealer and we are allowed to do business in the United States. This is relatively the exact same thing in Australia. In order to exchange money in Australia, this is a license that you have to have as well. Now, let's get into the fun stuff now that we've gotten all the credibility stuff out of the way. A little bit of information about the company. Number one, they use a world-class platform to trade, okay? Anybody who trades in the Forex industry, they have a broker. They have somebody that they have to use, or they have to have a trading platform, okay? And MetaTrader 4, or what we call it in short, MT4, it is a very well-known, a world-class platform, not MT5. This is something that I'll show you here in a moment. You can download this on your phone, on your computer, and this is a third-party verification tool. And again, I'm going to show you here in just a moment that has nothing to do with IPC, but this is the platform that our brokers use to trade on. The other reason that I love IPC, and here's a lot of them, I'll quickly go through them. They have a variety of products that they trade, commodities, Forex, cryptocurrencies, and indices. This bot is paying attention to the market trends 24/7. Now, they're only trading 24/5, 5 days a week when the Forex market is open. Again, world-class MT4 platform, 97% accuracy rate. Again, fully regulated, fully compliant. They're continuing to do research and development. Why? Because they don't want to settle for 97%. And this is just very, very, very exciting. Now, if you choose to join us, it's very simple to do so. You can purchase a one-time bot, okay? This purchase is one time and one time only. I don't know why people will come to us and ask us, do we have to pay this every month? No, it is a one-time purchase, and you get a chance to choose which bot you want. The Smart Bot is $19.90. The Brilliant Bot is $39.90. And the Genius Bot is $99.90. You pay it one time. It is a lifetime subscription, and you never, ever, ever have to pay it again. Now, the only difference between these three bots is how much you can earn. For us, for many of us, and I'll prove it to you, for many of us, it was a no-brainer because most of us, we want to earn up to 45%. We want to maximize our profits every month. And if we're just going to put our money into something and let this artificial intelligence bot do their thing, why not maximize your profits? Now, another thing I'm going to breeze through because I want to be clear about this. You don't have to be a Forex trader. You can be like me. I don't know anything about Forex trading. Nothing, zero, nada. I am going to share with you, because they use a variety of different strategies to have the success rate that they've created. Remember, 97% success rate. They use all of these different strategies. I'm going to breeze through them, not going to spend a lot of time. If you want to know more about the strategies, you can ask our chat. We have a live chat that is available throughout, at least during the week. I think it's actually 24/7. This is something new that the company's just incorporated, and we're very, very, very excited about it. But they use a plethora of different strategies. And again, this is why they have such a high success rate, because not only are they diversified, but you're dealing with a bot that is so smart, and it is way smarter than us. As a matter of fact, these are the main trading products. Now, what I've seen from looking at my MT4 account, the main thing that they trade is Forex, but sometimes they also trade gold. Every once in a while, you'll see them trading commodities and oil and cryptocurrency, mainly foreign exchange and gold, okay? Now, this is one of the reasons that I made a decision myself, and I'm not saying that, you know, you can't go out and learn how to trade, but I got introduced, ladies and gentlemen, to the Forex industry a little over 2 years ago. And it was actually a Forex educational platform where we had live traders that was going to teach us how to trade. But I didn't see any of them, and I mean zero, that had a 97% success rate. So I'm just a simple guy. Remember, simple Buana. If somebody can show me how I can spend my time doing something else. So in other words, if you have a job, if you have a career, if you have a business, you don't have to spend but 5 minutes a week on this project. I'm going to say that again, because people will always come up with excuses in life. People will say, well, I don't have the time. Well, if you could earn up to 45% a month, and you could spend 5 minutes a week doing it, letting your money go to work for you, who doesn't have time for that? And mainly the people that say they don't have the time, they're just making up excuses. But I learned real quickly that these bots are a whole lot smarter than me, because they surpass the human brain, ladies and gentlemen. Their accuracy when they're analyzing market data is so much better. They can evaluate multiple indicators at the same time when they're trading. And this bot, the amount of historical data that they can remember and the different strategies that it can be a part of at the same time, is just amazing. It's not something, ladies and gentlemen, that the human brain can do. I also learned a long time ago that human beings make emotional decisions. I've had friends of mine that began to learn how to trade, and throughout that process, they lost tens of thousands of dollars. And I'm not saying that lightly. They had a very expensive education. Whoever invited you to this webinar tonight, they're sharing with you a platform that from day one has a 97% accuracy rate. So whoever invited you, they're going to send you a simple application. Okay? They'll send you a link. When you click on that link, the company is going to need some basic information from you: name, address, phone number, email, basic info. And then they're going to give you a choice to which bot you want to subscribe to. Like I said before, you can subscribe to the Genius bot, which was a no-brainer to many of us. But if you want to subscribe to the Smart Bot or the Brilliant Bot, you can. You see the prices on the screen. The Smart Bot is only $19.90. The Brilliant Bot is $39.90. The Genius Bot is $99.90. And you pay that when? One time. And once you pay it one time, you never have to pay it again. Now, as you can see, most people joined with the Genius Bot. If you look at the orange arrow, there's now well over 50,000 people. This is actually an old slide. There's over 50,000 people that traded their money. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, this old slide says they were trading over $43 million a day. Now it's well over $60 million a day, well over 50,000 people. And as you can see with the Smart Bot and the Brilliant Bot, most people don't get started there. They start with the Genius Bot. Now, that blue arrow at the top of each box, there's an arrow that points at My FX Book. I want to encourage you guys. I'm only going to be a moment. I'm getting ready to switch gears to talk about how we make our money. But right at the end, what I want to do is take a moment and I want to show you this company's results. Because something that you will probably never see in this industry is transparency. There's a company called My FX Book. It is a third-party platform, again, that has nothing to do with IPC. But very few people in the industry will ever show you their results. Why? Because they don't want to be honest with you. We have a 97% success rate, and in just a moment, I'm going to prove it to you. Now, I want to show you how we make our money and also how the company makes its money. Ladies and gentlemen, you can choose whatever you want to choose to make a deposit of, as long as it's at least $100. So people ask, well, what does it take to get started? What is the minimum amount I can get started with? If you purchase the Genius Bot, it's $99.90. And the smallest amount that you can deposit in your capital account is $100. So you need to get started, I would say $200. No matter what amount that is, and it's $200 to unlimited. Whatever amount that is, ladies and gentlemen, when you get started, the company is going to take a security deposit. That security deposit is 20% of whatever your capital investment amount is. Now, let me explain what the security deposit is. I want you to imagine an apartment complex. If you've ever rented or leased an apartment before, you know what a security deposit is. When you're getting ready to lease that apartment, they make you place a deposit just in case you leave the apartment in shambles. They will use your deposit money to make any repairs if necessary. So what IPC said is, listen, we don't want anybody trying to game the system. So instead of trying to game the system, we're going to hold a 20% security deposit. It's so funny because people are so skeptical sometimes, which I've never seen a famous statue of a skeptic, but people are skeptical about companies scamming them. But those same people will be the first person to try to scam the company. There were people that would make a deposit, pull their money out, make a deposit, pull their money out, make a deposit, pull their money out, and the company pays commission every time a deposit is made. So to prevent that, they said, okay, listen, we're going to put aside this 20% security deposit. We're still going to trade it for you. So you're not going to lose a dime in your capital trading account. And as you receive your profits every week, what happens is the company takes a 20% profit on whatever our earnings are, which I love. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, trust me when I say this, we want a well-funded, a well-financed company. You don't want to be a part of a company that's broke. You want them to make their money. A lot of people ask that. Well, how does this company survive if they pay out to 45% profit every month? Why? Because whatever they earn for us, they take 20% of our profits off the top. Now, when they pay those profits to us every Saturday, and I got to tell you, around here, everybody loves Saturday. We call Saturday payday, or in other words, cha-ching, baby. We love Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen, and here's why. The whole week, we don't do anything. Our money compounds on a daily basis. I think it was Albert Einstein that said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. What do you have going on in your life right now where you can put a little money aside that's earning you up to 45% a month, and it compounds daily? You gotta love it. But when they pull our profits out every Saturday, whatever those profits are, they subtract it out of our security deposit until that security deposit has dwindled down to zero. Because some people will ask, well, if we ever have an emergency and we need to get our capital back, can we do so? You can get 80% of your capital back on any weekend. The only time we can make withdrawals is Saturday and Sunday when the company is not trading the money. So the answer to that question is, when can we pull our money out? Every weekend. How much can you pull out? 80% of your principal at any time. They hold the security deposit, and as they pay you your profits every Saturday, they subtract it from that security deposit until it dwindles down to zero, and that's when you can get 100% of your money back. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you decided to join our community tonight, and you decided to make a deposit of $1,000 into your MT4 trade account. Well, immediately when you make that $1,000 deposit, the company is going to put aside a security deposit of 20%, which would be $200. Now, let's say this week your profits ended up being 99%. 9% of $1,000 is $90. What they're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is they're going to take 20% off the top. Why? Because we want the company to be well funded. When they take that 20% off the top, which is $18, they're going to subtract that amount from your security deposit until it dwindles down to zero. But we get our paid our profits when? Every Saturday. Because Saturday is what? Payday, baby. Cha-ching, baby. Now, for those of you who just wanted to hear about earning up to 45% on a monthly basis, and all you have to do is open up your account every Saturday and withdraw your profits, if that's all you want to do, this is the opportunity right now to get with the person that invited you on the webinar and let them know where you want to get started, which bot, and how much you want to make a deposit to. Now, the last couple minutes, I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to just share with you exactly how we get paid, because here's what the company says. The company says, listen, not only are we going to pay you up to 45% on what you deposit, we're going to give you the ability to share this with other people. And because you shared this with other people, we're going to give you a reward for doing so. And so they have a referral plan, ladies and gentlemen, that's extremely, extremely exciting. Combined with my capital trade profits, plus my team commissions, This company's paid me over $60,000 since December the 12th. Now, full disclosure, I'm always straight up with people. When I got started with this company, I started with $1,100. That's it. I deposited, I bought the Genius Bot, which is $99.90. And I started off with $1,000 in my Capital Trade MT4 account. And I started sharing this with other people. See, I didn't want to keep this a secret. I learned a long time ago that leveraged income is way more valuable than linear income. Most of us, we go to work. I know that's what I was taught. I had two parents that worked their butt off. They said, son, you want to get a good education. When you get that good education, you'll be able to get a good job. And I did that, ladies and gentlemen. I went to a small college in Atlanta called Morehouse. I graduated with an honors degree in finance. And after graduating, I couldn't find a job. I'd spent over $50,000 for a degree and couldn't find a job. I know none of you know people like that, but I got lucky. At the young age of 21, I got exposed to a gentleman who became my mentor, who was worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And he started teaching me what wealthy people do. Because obviously, everybody that I hung around wasn't successful. My parents were broke. My friends were broke. My family was broke. My teachers was broke. Everybody that I knew was broke. So guess what I was? Broke. And when I met this mentor, he said, you got to start reading some books. He said, in order for things to change, you got to change. He said, in order for things to get better, you got to get better. And one of the books he recommended was a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Some of you may have heard of it. Robert Kiyosaki is famously known for his cash flow quadrant. And ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with being on the left side of money. But as Robert always describes it, he said, you want to hurry up and get on the right side of money. Because on the left side of money, as an employee or being self-employed, we either have a job or we own a job. He said, when you get on the right side of money, that's when you start leveraging your income. Because as a business owner, we own a system. As an investor, you have your money working for you and making you money. And what I love about IPC more than anything else is we are able to have the best of both worlds. And I'm going to show you exactly how we can do that. One of the things that my mentor said, he said, kid, he said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people rather than having 100% of my own efforts. And it just made sense to me. Maybe I was gullible. Maybe I was a young 21-year-old kid who didn't know any better. But he said, think about it, Bwana. He said, if you go to work, you get paid. He said, if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. He said, wealthy people just do it a whole lot different. He said, when they go to work, they get paid. But if they don't go to work, what happens? They still get paid. Can y'all say cha-ching, baby? And I'm going to show you how you can share this with a few people and not only earn up to 45% every month off of what you deposit into your trading capital account, but you can earn a percentage off of what they trade every week. And if they tell somebody you'll earn a percent off of what they trade every week, and if they tell somebody you'll earn a percentage off of what they trade every week, down through 20 levels. And there are 4 ways we get paid. I've only shared with you one way, and that's earning up to 45% per month. I'm going to quickly show you how we get paid off the bot bonus, the sponsorship bonus, and the management bonus. The bot bonus is real simple. This is a bonus that is only paid off your direct referrals, only from your direct referrals. So anybody that you personally refer to the company, you earn what we call a bot bonus, which is 10% of whichever bot they pay for. So giving you guys a simple theoretical example, if Mary shares this program with John, and John is like, duh, this is a no-brainer. I want to get started with the Genius Bot. He signs up with the Genius Bot at $99.90. The company's going to pay Mary a 10% bot bonus. 10% of $99.90 is $9.90. That gets instantly deposited into Mary's wallet. Now, is there anybody on this phone that loves daily instant cash? Can y'all say cha-ching, baby? See, I'm talking about daily. As soon as that transaction happens, Mary gets paid instantly. Cha-ching, baby. If you like instant cash, let's put some sevens in the chat. The next bonus is called the sponsorship bonus. Again, this is also only paid when you personally refer somebody to the company. If you personally tell them, then they get started with the company. Whatever they choose to deposit in their trade account, the company's going to pay you a 10% bonus. So again, Mary refers John to the company. John decides, okay, I'll deposit $1,000 in my trade account. Well, Mary is going to earn anywhere from 5 to 10% off of John's deposit. And if John decides to make another deposit later on, every time John makes that deposit, Mary is going to earn 5 to 10%. So in this example, it would be anywhere from $50 to $100, depending on which rank Mary was at. And I'll share with you the ranks here in just a moment, but you gotta love the opportunity to have a team, ladies and gentlemen. Would you rather have 1% of 100% of 100 people, or would you rather have 1%, 100% of your own efforts? I already know what the answer is. Just break it down. If you could have 10 people helping you clean your house versus just you cleaning your house, which would you prefer? If you could have 10 people making you money versus just you making you money, which would you prefer? Can y'all say cha-ching, baby? See, this management bonus, this is the most exciting bonus in the company. Why? Because it pays down through 20 levels of referrals. Now, I'm going to show you the chart, but I don't want you to get confused. I say that because some people try to figure out all the numbers and where the numbers come from. There's only two things and two things only that we do, ladies and gentlemen. So please don't make this difficult. You're talking to Simple Buana, and I keep everything simple. We do two things. Number one, we choose what we want to deposit in our trade account, and we earn up to 45% per month. And number two, we can share this with other people. And whatever they deposit in their trade account, we're going to earn a profit every week off of their profits. It's called leveraged residual income. Can y'all say cha-ching, baby? And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, because every day in this same example, when John's money trades, let's say John deposited $1,000 and John's profits for the week, and again, this is a theoretical example. If John's profits for the week was 10%, 10% of 1,000 would be $100. Because John is on Mary's first level, we earn 30% on anybody on our first level. 30% of $100 is $30. And it gets really fun because you don't know who John knows. Another thing that my mentor taught me at a very young age at 21, he said, man, you got to find people better than you. He said, you got to stop hanging around a bunch of broke, sorry, lazy people. He said, you got to hang around people that have a success mentality. You got to hang around people better than you. And ladies and gentlemen, I've made a commitment to focus on that in 2022. And so one of the first people that I shared this with was Mr. Derek Brown. Why? Because Derek is more successful than me. Derek is more influential than me. Derek saw this immediately and said, let's go, baby, send me the link. And Derek starts sharing this with people, who start sharing this with people, who start sharing this with people, who start sharing this with people. And now his organization, ladies and gentlemen, trades over $1 million a day. And I'm sure it's way more than that. But the company just says, hey, man, we appreciate you sharing this with Derek. And I want you to understand this, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know. See, some people say, I don't want to tell anybody. I'm gonna just do this myself. I don't want. See, if you were a real friend of mine and you found something this good and you didn't tell me about it, I would be ticked off. I would hope that a real friend of mine would tell me about something this good. Now, we do have some requirements to receive this management bonus. Just remember this, we all do the exact same thing, two things. It's just the higher up you are, the more money you get paid. And the only thing that it takes to move up in the company, there are 3 qualifications. And I'm going to breeze through this, but you can see the ranks on the screen if you're following the screen. There are 3 qualifications. There's a personal investment, which everybody has to start off with $100. Okay? There's personal sales. Your personal investment is what you deposit in your trade account. Your personal sales is what the people that you personally refer, what they deposit in their trade account. And your group sales is what your entire team deposits in their trade account. So it's real simple. Personal investment, what you trade. Personal sales, what the people that you personally refer trade. Group sales is what your entire team trades. And that's on a weekly basis. And we all do the same work. So for example, if you personally enrolled John and you had a personal investment of $100 and John came in and he deposited $1,000 in his trade account. Well, because you personally referred John, that qualifies you for the personal sales and it qualifies you for the group sales. So now every week you would get paid off of John 30% of his profits. And you'll see on the left side, you earn 30% off level 1, 20% off level 2, 10% off level 3, so on and so forth. And ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is we have the ability to go out and build a team as large as we want to make that team and watch the money grow. That's it. Watch the money grow. Now, just to close this thing out and give you a quick example, we're all going to know people. Let's say Mary went out and shared this with 5 people, and each of those 5 people deposited $1,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that first week, Mary, actually instantly, Mary's going to earn 10% of the bot, whatever bot they chose. Mary's also going to earn 5 to 10% based on what each of them deposited. But for the management bonus, if that bot earned 10% for that week, each of them, that would be $100 profit. Mary would earn 30% off her first level, and that would be $30 per person. 30 times 5 would be $150. And ladies and gentlemen, this gets really fun when Mary starts sharing this with other people, and those people start sharing it with other people. To summarize, we have a strong team, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get back with the person that invited you on this webinar. Our team is solid. We're leading in tools, system, and support. Again, if you don't want to tell anybody and you just want to let your money go to work and earn up to 45% per month. Now, after the company takes their 20%, we've typically been earning anywhere from 28 to 35% net profits per month. It's very exciting. You get paid daily if you share this with a few people. Everything is verified through your MT4 account in your back office. And actually, our team leadership just came out with a marketing system. For those of you that say, well, I don't know anybody, we know you know people. Maybe you just don't want to talk to them. That's okay. We even have a marketing system that is a lead generation system. It literally does a lot of the work for you to help you find out who's interested, who's open. It'll explain everything, get them signed up. They can go directly to your link. This business system literally can go to work for you, ladies and gentlemen. And it is very, very, very exciting. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around. In closing, I want to just show you my back office very briefly to share with you what I did when I first got started. And I also want to show you the documentation of the MyFX platform. I think this is very, very, very in my FX book. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to log in to IPC. This is what it looks like to log in. When you log in, this is your dashboard. Oh, I still got to pull some money out. Anyways, now I literally have over $11,000 trading in my account. $11,000 trading in my account, okay? But when you first get started, you're going to go to the subscription, okay? Now they have all these announcements. I haven't done any of this stuff this week. I've been celebrating my birthday, so I hadn't had time to check in. But one of the neatest things about this company, ladies and gentlemen, is they are very transparent. Their communication support system is amazing. They have a live chat support Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. and that's GMT time. And then on Saturday, the exact same thing. So we are really, really, really excited about this. They let us know about all that stuff. Now, when you get signed up, you can choose either of these bots, the smart bot, the brilliant bot, the genius bot. Now, before I got signed up, I wanted to see the proof. Why? Because documentation beats conversation. So all you got to do is click on my FX book. And trust me when I say this, anybody who's ever been in the Forex industry, they know what my FX book is. It is like, look, it's sponsored by Forex.com. Again, a third-party platform that very few people will be willing to show you or be transparent about. Why? Because most people won't be honest. They just won't. This company, ladies and gentlemen, got started trading using this bot, this artificial intelligence bot. It looks like it was on August the 10th of last year. And look at our results ever since. Look at the gain up here in the corner. The gain, ladies and gentlemen, since August the 10th, 2021, has been over 370% profit. Now, I just want you to think about what I just said. Seriously, what do you have your money in right now that can match this and say that it's earned over 370% profit since August of last year. And I'm telling you, if you got something like that, I want to see it. But anything you want to know about this trading platform and what our broker does, you can view it here at My FX Book. It talks about the longs that we won, the shorts that we won. It talks about the average trade length, which is about 15 minutes. They're in and out, ladies and gentlemen. I love everything about this company because they've done it the right way. They've been really, really smart. As you can see, since the beginning of the year, we're already up. I think it's the 18th, and we're already up 18.68% in the month of January. If you want to look at some history, you can go back to 2021. Look at October 2021, 44.82%. November 2021, 51.12%. December 2021, in one of the slowest trade months of the year, it was 41.65%. Documentation beats conversation. Can y'all say cha-ching, baby? See, when I saw this, ladies and gentlemen, it became a no-brainer because you can't make this up. You can't trick My FX Book. You can make charts and talk about what your profits are. You can say, "Oh yeah, I can show you a fancy flyer that says, "Oh yeah, this month we gained 45%." Show me the third-party documentation that has nothing to do with your company. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen, very exciting. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for your time. I truly want to thank you for your attention. I'm done basically for this afternoon. I wanted to show you our back office. I wanted to show you our results. I'm going to, instead of opening up for questions, I'm going to take a moment for those of you who want to stick around. If you're ready to go, you can go ahead and go. But a lot of people ask these questions, and instead of you calling whoever invited you on this webinar and asking them the questions, I'm going to answer the most commonly asked questions. How much do you need to get started? $200. $200 if you're going to start with the Genius Bot. What crypto do we use to fund our account? We can either use Bitcoin, BTC, or USDT TRC20. So that's USDT on the Tron network or Bitcoin. That's what you can use to fund your trade account and buy your bot. How often can you withdraw? You can withdraw only on the weekends. Now, if you earn money through your team commissions are paid when? Instantly. Cha-ching, baby. You can pull that out of your wallet immediately. I need my behind whooped for not pulling out my income. But I want you to understand this. What is the minimum amount to withdraw? $10. If you got less than $10, it wouldn't be a good idea anyways. Why? Because there is a $3 withdrawal fee. I don't care how much you withdraw, it's a $3 fee. So if you only got $10 in there, you probably want to compound it. And that's really the only time and only decision you have to make every Saturday. Do I want to compound my money or do I want to withdraw my money? That's it. What type of crypto can we withdraw? The only thing that the company pays us in is USDT TRC20. So you need to have a wallet that accepts USDT TRC20 only. You cannot earn your profits in Bitcoin. A lot of people ask that. So there are lots of wallets out there that will accept USDT TRC20. After you create an account and you fund your account, can you add more? You can always add more. It does have to be a minimum of $10 though. All right. How long does it take to get your withdrawal payments? Ladies and gentlemen, the company says less than 24 hours. It's currently less than 3 hours. For me, it's never taken longer than 10 minutes. It is never taken longer than 10 minutes for me. How long does the KYC take? Know your customer. They want to be legit. They also want to know that you are a real person. So sometimes it takes up to 2 to 3 business days to get the KYC approval done. For me, it took less than a couple of hours. I guess it depends on how many people are getting registered. Can you still fund your trade account while you're waiting on KYC? Yes, yes. You can fund your account immediately. You can get your money trading tonight. As a matter of fact, they are often trading in the middle of the night. If for those of you who are ready to start seeing a profit tomorrow, get your deposit done tonight. Get with the person that invited you on the webinar. Get it done tonight. And while they're processing your KYC, you can definitely get your money making you money. And you can also start sharing this with other people. Now, you cannot withdraw the funds until your KYC is approved. Can you have 2 accounts? No. 1 account per person. 1 account per person. It cannot be a business either. It has to be a real human being. How old do you have to be? You got to be at least 18 years old. How often does the bot trade? Somewhere between 1 to 4 times. What we've noticed is the genius bot trades more than the smart and the brilliant bot. So that's how the genius bot is able to earn more money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen. We are a firm believer in working smart instead of working hard. At this time, we've incorporated everything that you can possibly incorporate to be on the right side of money. We have a system where your money can go to work for you and earn up to 45% monthly. And then if you want to share this with other people, this compensation plan is sick. Get back with the person that invited you here today. Normally, when we do these calls, there are 3 types of people that we run across. The 3rd type person is kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they say thanks, but no thanks. And listen, if this isn't for you, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I don't know what is, but we do appreciate your time. We honor your time. We recognize your time is valuable, and it means a lot. Whoever you supported this evening, whoever you showed up for, I promise you, it means a lot that you came and you took your time to take a look at this. And you may have some questions. If you get some questions answered, you may change your mind and say, you know what, let's give this thing a try. Let me put a little something in here and see how it goes. Compound my money and look at it in 30 days and see if I want to deposit more. That's fine. And if you have questions, that's normally person number 2. And ladies and gentlemen, to me, questions is a sign of intelligence. It's okay to have questions. I always say, there's always skeptical people, though. There are people skeptical all the time. Like I said earlier, I've never seen a famous statue of a skeptic. But I've noticed most of the time, some of the most skeptical people are the brokers. Get your questions answered. Do your due diligence. Do what makes you comfortable. And whatever that may be, we're here to support you. We're here to help you win. We're here to show you and share with you our strategies and what we did. And we do these presentations several times a week. I hadn't decided yet if I'm going to do one on Thursday, but it's a good possibility I'll be doing one Thursday. I know I'm going to do one on Saturday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one on Thursday yet, but we need to get a few more people on the line. And bottom line is this, ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you on this call, because we're looking for the 1st type person. 1st type person says, man, you could have shut up about 30 minutes ago. Soon as you showed me a bot that has a 97% success rate, and you can prove it to me, documentation beats conversation, man, how do I get signed up? What do I need to do? How can I get, what do I need to do to get started? Ladies and gentlemen, if that's you, call the person immediately now. Let them know where you stand. We really, really, really appreciate your time. And no matter what it is that you do, go out and find something where you can work smart instead of working hard. There's nothing wrong with working hard either. But man, imagine if you had a robot that was working for you. And all you had to do was spend 5 minutes a week and either compound your money or withdraw your profits. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. And for those of you that are ready to get started, welcome to the team.